This is the most famous person in Dubai. And you probably don't know who he is, right? If you live in the UAE, you probably hear this man's voice every day. He's one of the most listened to voices in the country. So why don't you know who he is? And where have you heard him?
Hi, I'm Ahmed Haffar and I'm the voice of
Emirates Airlines.
مرحبا بكم في طيران الإمارات.
Mall of the Emirates.
Welcome to Mall of the Emirates. مرحبا بكم في مول الإمارات.
Etisalat.
اتصالات. Together matters.
Talabat.
طلبات. Your everyday, right away.
He is also one of the voices of the metro.
When I'm going down, maybe you'll recognize this. Air Arabia, we're next. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dubai Opera. السيدات والسادة, مرحبا بكم في Dubai Opera. And then in the middle, هيئة كهرباء ومياه دبي, which is obviously DEWA. And then when I go all the way up, this is probably the tone that you'll recognize. With McDonald's, download the McDonald's app and enjoy reward points. But see, the same one when I go all the way down and I switch to Arabic, I tell you, معروضات McDonald, which is a completely different voice.
He's even the voice of the bus tours, pavilions, and welcome videos for Dubai Expo.
Welcome to Dubai Expo 2020, what will be the world's greatest show.
And the voice of the COVID vaccination drive for humanity.
For humanity.
So how did Ahmed become one of the most famous voices in the nation? From the early age of 8, Ahmed started playing guitar and piano. Then at 14, he started teaching people to play guitar. And through one of his students, he learned about an audition happening nearby.
And it turned out to be an event for Lebanese singers Milh Zain and Viviane Mrad.
Ahmed got the job and started composing for big-name Arab artists. But one day, on his way back home, he got into a major car accident. Badly injured, he then spent over a year in the hospital recovering. He thought his career as a producer was over. When he was recovering, he started to practice using his voice just to keep himself entertained.
My hand was broken and I had nothing else to do and I had to entertain myself, and I started thinking, what else can I create while I'm doing literally nothing?
And then I used my voice.
And that's when he discovered his voice. Once Ahmed made a full recovery, he decided to let people know about his newfound voice.
In a world where things can only get better, we take on an adventure like never before.
And they loved it. Not only do you hear his voice every day, but you probably hear his jingles as well. And it always gets stuck in my head.
Do you recognize this one? Switch TV by Etisalat. And what about this one?
The road wasn't easy for Ahmed, but he worked hard every day to perfect his art form and reach the top.